And we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Electric Corner podcast. We got none other than the bucket of salad himself. I'll always say it, a bucket of salad, but don't toss it, ladies and gentlemen. We got Breezy here again. Cheers, boys. Cheers.
Cheers.
We have to blur that little section out.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
So delicious. Anyways, this is honestly, people can think that this was planned, and it kind of was planned in my head. Not today. It was spontaneous. We decided last fucking minute to do this shit. We got some beerskis, some brewskis delivered when we could have just gotten them ourselves. Sadly, we were not prepared for that. The communication wasn't there, boys, but we're here. So, what's up, boys?
What's up? Why couldn't we just do the walk?
I had already ordered it. It was too late.
But you thought we couldn't just walk across the street for us to go get it?
Oh, no. I didn't think that we are going to have 30 minutes to kill. I thought we were just going to, it was going to be a quick process, but they ended up asking for a lot more than we expected, unfortunately.
Definitely.
All right. A bucket of salad. You're the first guest on the Electric Corner. How do you feel about that?
I feel honored. I feel honored. I guess. I feel honored.
Nah, if you guess, it's fine, bro.
No,
Just
it's not.
be honest.
There's no guessing. It's cool to be on a podcast. I'm not used to hearing myself, so this just feels a little awkward.
Oh, shit. Don't worry. It was a little awkward for Breezy, too, at the beginning. But, I mean, after that, he opened up like a flower.
Yup.
Yeah.
And now...
Especially when you talk about the right things, right?
Yup, exactly.
Are we getting that sus this early, ladies and gentlemen? Jesus
What do you
Christ.
mean sus? I'm just being honest.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
this is a podcast where we talk about EDM. So, how did you get started in the EDM scene? How old were you? Did you rave in middle school or no? Because I know some people went to electrotistic.
So I didn't rave when I was in middle school or high school, but I've always loved the music. It's funny because I learned about Tomorrowland before I learned about EDC.
How did you hear about Tomorrowland?
Tomorrowland, I heard about it for the first time in 2014.
How old are you?
I was 14. That's funny, 14, 13. Around that time. I was already...
How did you hear about it? Was it through social media or
I
somebody
believe
tell
it.
you?
No, because I was following ALISON WONDERLAND, and she had, I think,
Oh.
released a set because she was on the main stage that year,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just blown away by everything about it. And since then, my goal was to always go to Tomorrowland, and then I heard about EDC a couple years later, and then it was it's just the easier step to make.
Did
EDC.
you have friends that were already going to EDC? when you went?
Originally, no. Originally, it was going to be me and another guy that I didn't talk to anymore. So I was ready to sell my ticket. And last minute, I had a friend that hit me up. He's like, hey, yo, I'm going to go with a coworker and his friend from college. So be 4 of us. Let's go. And he just said, fuck it. I just only knew one person, and the other 2 I didn't know. We completely winged it all, and we had a really good time.
What year was that?
It was when it came back after COVID, so 2022 in the...
That was your first year of
October.
EDC?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
This guy raved. This guy went to EDC before you.
Yeah.
Oh, you really?
Yeah. Was that your festival or no?
That was my first pretty much everything. The only thing I had experienced before that was I really wanted to go see Jaren. And
Jaren
is a small artist
okay.
from California, if I'm not mistaken. But I really wanted to go see him. He played at Avalon, and I was just it was 18 and over at the time.
How old are you?
I was 19, I think. And I went on my own to this random club because I've never heard of Avalon. I didn't know about any of that. I walked in there. It was not the vibe.
Oh, why?
Because Jaren plays very melodic dubstep feel.
Like Slander 7 Lions?
Kind of like I would say a mixture of Slander because of the lyrics, but the melody just feels so much more melodic than everybody else in that kind of.
Like Jason Ross, maybe? No.
No.
Even more melodic than that?
More melodic. It's an interesting.
So you didn't enjoy the crowd?
Different Jared.
Yeah.
A different Jared.
Yeah, there's another Jared who plays house music.
Oh no, Jaren, not
Oh,
Jared.
Jaren.
Yeah, Jaren.
Oh, okay.
JJARNON, I believe.
Did he ever end up blowing up or no?
Not as big, but
Is he still making music today?
yeah, he actually, I believe, dropped something like a month ago or something.
There you
2
go.
months ago.
Shout out Jared. Yeah, you
Yeah.
keep grinding, bro.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about that last episode about the Avalon because we've never been. Have you been Sound?
I haven't been to Sound, and I
Dude.
really wanted to go because I hear that venue is actually nice.
It's nice. It's not that big compared to Academy or Exchange, but it's super nice. Like I told Breeze, like he has to go.
I haven't gone to Sound either. And I think the Academy is small. So just
Yeah.
imagine how big Sound is.
Maybe the Academy might not be that small, but it gets packed all the time.
I think that's what it is more because Sound has a very particular like fan base, even though it's not. It's like very transy,
Yeah.
but not. So it just depends on who the artist is.
Because I went for Night Bass, and low-key, I really did enjoy it. Or I went for MPH UK.
I really wanted to go to Sound when Madion was playing a couple months ago because he was gonna have an event at the Shrine, and the day before he had a pop-up showing at Sound.
And why didn't you go?
I just had no one to go with.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was just like, damn. And I think I bought like 3 tickets consecutively that weekend.
And what was the most memorable set in your first EDC?
Oh, I definitely think Zed because I knew me and the people that I went with, we like all knew the words.
The songs
we were
and
all
shit.
like, that was probably the most enjoyable time. Actually, I'm lying. It was Alice in Wonderland set.
That first year she was
The
there?
first year, not the first year or she was there, but 2022.
No,
and
the first year that you...
the first year that I went.
Yeah.
That set was like really enjoyable with the visuals. I think that was the best version of like Kinetic Field I've seen so far.
Yeah. Up
With-
to this date.
Yeah, well, because I've 3 years, 3 years gonna be 4 years, so it's not like I've seen a lot of Kinetic Fields. But that one with the amount of TVs that they had and the visuals there were crazy. I think Martin Garrix being there, and then first time I saw Excision, crazy. Like
Shit.
it was a crazy time there.
Because low-key, our first year, San Holo was actually there, bro, and we didn't even know about him at the time. So we got to miss him. We honestly didn't watch San Holo at EDC until like, I think a year ago or 2 years ago when we lost. Literally when we fucking lost you guys. Because I don't know, somebody couldn't hold on to a backpack. Bombastic side eye. Bro, we lost our whole group there. Now, I mean, besides the fact that our group didn't really like enjoy San Holo.
They didn't want to be there at all.
I wouldn't have expected them to.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make sense for them to enjoy something like that. They're like that, you know that.
They like
back-
that hard shit.
That's back when Pig used
It's
to
not
rave.
even yeah, but it's not even like the hard stuff. It's also that the ass shaking and like groovy feel. Like come on. Yeah,
Dude, the crazy part about it is that our me and Mavis's first festival was exactly the same as like EDC. We didn't know anybody at the time. My cousin recommended me to go watch Jaws. Bro, fuck, that's when I fell in love with Bass House because I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck this is, but like I need more of that shit. Because I listened to Skrillex in middle school and all that stuff, but I never really like got super into it. But that set really fucking changed it all. After that, I started listening to night bass, and I thought that genre's music was called night bass because every song would sound like, oh shit, this is the shit that I like. Turns out night bass is a fucking a label and shit. And I was like, oh fuck. Thank God I never told anybody that shit. Like, hey yo, bro, you like some night bass or what? No, but
you said it now.
nah, but I was just like, at least I didn't go through that awkward moment. His first festival was Hard Summer. What was your most memorable set during Hard Summer?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember nothing. But like, I have really bad memory. Not like for real. Like the little dare tiger wouldn't be happy of me right now. Whatever he is, he's a tiger. No, what is he?
Yeah, he's a lion. A lion.
Okay,
because tigers have stripes.
that little man would not be happy at all with me.
Well, I guess you can say he had an amazing time if he doesn't remember.
No, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Hard Summer will always hold a special place in my heart. Always.
What about your first EDC? Do you remember your first EDC?
Nah,
or no?
I don't remember honestly. No, I have really bad memory.
And no offense, when was your first EDC?
2021.
2021?
Yeah.
Wait. Was
No,
it
no,
20?
I think it
I
was
thought it was
before that, no?
2020 then. Because 2021 they didn't have it.
No,
Or
2020.
or no,
didn't have
was
It was
so-
the one in August. My first
Oh.
EDC was the one in August.
I thought it was October. Cuz that was my first one, the one in October.
Was it in October or
No,
August?
It was
his
definitely
hard summer
October.
though. It wasn't EDC.
Oh no, but for EDC, what was your first EDC?
It was the one that they had in the fall. Remember that
Yeah,
they didn't
it
have
was
the,
October.
Yeah.
Then we went at the same time. That was the same year I went for my first time.
Oh, but his first festival was Hard Summer
The year before.
Okay,
though.
okay, hard
before the
summer, okay.
pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was right
It was
before
the
the
year.
pandemic.
Yeah.
And that time was my first Hard Summer too, bro. And oh my god, bro, that shit was hot as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Loki, did you like Hard Summer being here in LA or no?
I didn't go. Yeah, I didn't go. Did you guys go?
Yeah, we went.
No, I didn't go.
Why didn't you go?
Just I didn't like the lineup as much.
Oh yeah, I think we did tell them, and I think you were like, "Nah, I'm not gonna go because of the lineup."
But you
Yeah.
were going somewhere else instead, no?
No, not for that week.
What?
So there
I
was
do
because
remember.
there's a few different festivals happening at that same time,
Mhm.
and one of them I was low-key thinking about going to Baja Fest, just for the because you're on the beach in the summer. It's better than
You're
being in
trying
LA.
He's trying to go with them Rosarito hoes. Homie's trying to come back with the WhatsApp.
The WhatsApp, yeah.
Did you end up going or no?
I didn't end up doing that. And then there was another festival I was planning to do too, but a lot of family stuff was also happening at that time. So
Oh, okay.
I made an excuse that I didn't like the lineup just so that way I wasn't as pressured.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know how I would feel to go to a music festival in Rosarito. Maybe Mexico, Cancun, like Paradise Blue.
Oh, that festival looked really nice.
In terms of like the setting or in terms of the lineup?
The setting.
Oh,
I think
I haven't seen it.
the setting was really nice for that.
I've seen a couple clips where I think they're literally right on the beach, no? They're like, the stage is here, the crowd is here, and then the beach is to the right.
There was that one. I believe it was the one that was also in the jungle.
The jungle?
Or am I thinking the right one then?
No, I don't know. Maybe they
Or
have
maybe
that.
no, I think I'm thinking about the Afterlife. My fault.
Oh,
Yeah, when
That's the one in
Afterlife
Afterlife Tulum.
Yeah, that was the setting that they had there was really dope.
honestly, the tickets for that shit sold out quick.
I don't blame them.
I just tried to. I wasn't even really gonna go. I just want to check the price, but that shit sold out quickly. So, what do you guys think about day trip, bro? Because I checked for the prices today. Yesterday for the early bird, that shit was expensive.
Wait,
Like
I haven't checked.
I went to day trip. What year was it? Sweaty, I forgot.
last year, no? Last year, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. I went 2 years ago, and honestly, it's not worth it.
But what about the lineup?
Regardless, even I think like
Well, how much did you pay last year? You don't remember? Because what people are complaining about this year is the price.
okay, I think it was like 150 or 160 somewhere
Each?
around. Yeah, each ticket.
So like $200 with fees.
Yeah, $200, probably $300 with fees. I think it was like $300 with the fees and everything.
It's already at 167.
167. No, that shit was like two.
Oh
something.
no! I see. That's my bad. Those
That's
are
a one day. Yeah. See, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
But GA sold out.
Well, that's what everybody was like, because a lot of people basically held back, me included. I really wanted to go because the lineup is gas, but the prices, I was like $300 each. Like, I don't know, to be honest. I mean,
It's not worth it.
the lineup was super fire, so maybe they needed to cover the cost of booking the talent.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what a lot of people were complaining. They're like, dude, this shit is a lot for a 2-day festival. Like, it used to be cheaper because the one day is already at like $200, 167 plus fees is like 189, something around that price, I would assume. So $200 for one day, bro. Before you
It's a
used to
lot.
get $200 for like, I think Hard Summer the year that we went was like around $200.
With 3 days, remember when
Yeah.
it was 3 days? It was like two like 40, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but have you ever gone day trip? No.
I haven't gone on a day trip. I wasn't too big into house until recently. So
What were you into before? Dubstep?
it's dubstep. It's always been dubstep for me.
What made you make that transition
From dubstep to
house? Yeah.
I don't know. It was just wanting to learn how to DJ. I guess it was
So it was easier?
yeah. I think house
default?
music is like one of the easiest ones that you can really mix with
Yeah.
if you have the ear for it at least.
Yeah.
The
No, I
rhythm.
mean, even with practice and time and repetition, like you just have to count to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then,
Yeah.
But so that's literally what made you switch from dubstep to house.
Yeah. Well, but house still isn't my favorite. It's definitely dubstep. Like, and if not dubstep, like even harder like stuff.
But I feel like the house that you play is like you could straight up tell it's like your sound because you don't play like regular house, like tech house. Like I said, you call it house. It might be like, I don't think it's progressive house because I know what it sounds like.
Yeah, it doesn't have that big build up.
Yeah, because it's kind of like a little bit like main stage shit. But I don't know what type of house he plays, but you can straight up tell that it's unique to like he has a certain palette of taste to music, and you can straight up tell through your DJing.
Yeah, I think it's just because like my whole point is to try to make people or get people to dance. So it's like I want to fit around that area of like real dance music, not just like.
But it's like your shit. It doesn't just make me want to dance. Like it makes you feel something. I'm telling you, it's like the San Holo of house music. And eventually, we're gonna have a set here, the Electric Hour, exclusively for the Electric Corner podcast. When you're ready, of course. Yeah. But you guys will understand. Like once we hear you for like an hour, like people are gonna be able to understand what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But is there a specific artist that you like so far that you kind of like enjoy their music, or is it just you just spend hours on SoundCloud finding music?
So there's a few specific artists like for EDM wise that I thoroughly enjoy. I think San Holo is definitely like
you can tell that through your music.
San Holo is one of my pretty much my favorite artists. Millennium's a close second, which is funny.
Where's ALISON Wonderland in there?
ALISON Wonderland. So for EDM music, she makes some good songs, but her DJing just so much better. So I consider her more of a DJ than I really do like a true musician like some of the other people. But she really does make some tremendous work as well.
I get what you're saying in terms of like her DJ sets, but I remember one year she literally specified like she was only gonna play like her music and nobody else's, which I think is great. It's amazing because low key if you have a catalog and you have bangers, people don't mind. Because that's one thing I learned about the rave scene is that low key DJs aren't as like criticized for playing the same songs over and over again because people want to hear them.
Yeah.
Like you go watch Zed, you want to hear what's his song?
Clarity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everybody wants to hear that.
So
Yeah.
no, exactly. So you want like you get upset if you go to a festival and he doesn't play that song. So they're not as criticized. So I think she has a good catalog of music, but I get what you're saying. My favorite set of her though is have you heard the Lab LA?
I haven't. No. Dude. Oh no, the one where she's up on the tower.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it was back then when she played like more like trap.
Yeah.
Bro, fucking fire, bro. Fire.
ALISON Wonderland's event at the Shrine, still one of my favorite events that I've been to.
I went to go watch her when she did the one by the train tracks.
Oh, I didn't go to that one. No.
No?
I went to the one at the Shrine. The way that she made your whole, like your body vibrate from your toes all the way up, and it started like vibrating through your entire body until it got to your head. And then it went back down all the way and like vibrating at the same time. Just so, like you just feel parts of your body vibrating until it gets back to your toes. So, and that's when I knew I was ready for a ride.
What you're trying to say is that she fucked you on a spiritual level.
Yeah, really did.
Definitely.
Yeah, come on, like who wouldn't let her? I mean,
I think you described it in the perfect way so that everybody could understand what being fucked on a spiritual level feels like.
Yeah, it was funny.
Because San Holo, bro, his Red Rock set, bro, when we found that, I was like, we got to watch this guy ASAP. And that's the thing with us, like, when we find an artist, we look at festival lineups and we kind of decide which festivals we're going to go to based on those lineups.
So, Breezy first, who is like your never miss artist at any festival you go to?
Oh, I think
it doesn't matter how stacked it doesn't matter how stacked it is. Right. There's that one artist you're gonna see.
Sweaty's gonna guess it, but I'm gonna say it.
All right, on the count of three, we're both gonna say it. All right,
1, 2, 3.
Tiesto.
That's not your best friend. That's not your best friend.
No.
no.
But he's right though. He's right though.
There's evidence.
I'll never miss a Tiesto set.
There's evidence in this podcast where we spoke about never missing a Tiesto set.
Look, I'll never miss a Tiesto set, but fuck, a Matroda set just hits different though.
Homie had to grab the microphone real quick for that one.
He grabbed that shit like real house music.
No, he's right though. A Tiesto set, you can never miss a Tiesto set. You can never go wrong with a Tiesto set ever.
Nah, but Matroda smacks. Not gonna lie, I respect that too. Matroda's a good answer. Definitely.
And then who would be your favorite? Must see. It doesn't matter how stacked the lineup is.
I'd probably number one, probably always Tiesto. After that, shit, I don't really know, bro, because my music taste is like all over the place. Because I there's like must see artists in DMB, must see artists in tech house, bass house. Like there's just so much good music out there that I guess that's the problem with always running into conflicts with scheduling and shit. Because I mean, if your taste is all over the place, you're always gonna run into them. Because we went to Lost Lands too, and like I fucking enjoyed the fuck out of having dubstep for 3 days. There was some house, which I'm not gonna lie is refreshing. We saw Dr. Fresh there. Did we see Wax Motive? And then I think Abstract was there too.
Yeah, we did watch.
Which,
Abstract.
by the way, is something that this guy went to Lost Lands. Would you be interested in going to Lost Lands or no?
I've been really wanting to go to Lost Lands, but I don't have enough friends that listen to dubstep. I had an opportunity to go last year for stupid cheap, but I decided to spend time with my grandma instead. So
hey, we respect that. Hey, shout out to all the fucking grandmas listening to this fucking podcast right now, bro. Hey, gotta snap our fingers for that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I met some when I was in Boston. I went to a festival out there for Breakaway. Really dope setup.
Breakaway.
Yeah, Breakaway. They have a whole bunch of different festivals all over the place. Yeah.
I know because Breakaway, they have one in Ohio.
Yeah.
In Columbus.
What's the name of that festival?
It's Breakaway.
Yeah.
Think of Breakaway like Insomniac.
They host different shows in different places and stuff like that.
And
What's a big like festival that they host?
Well, they just host a whole bunch of good artists like on every single time they have it in a different city.
Yeah.
Like I know for one of the cities, Millennium, Cascade, Slander, and someone else are all supposed to play.
Damn, big names.
And
big names.
yeah,
big names.
Big names. Yeah, I agree.
And Excision is having his own event too, so it's just like they're just getting these big artists, and I don't know how. And the Breakaway I went to go see Porter, Lane 8, Chami, Knock 2, and I forgot the opener. There was some other openers.
So you went to Boston specifically for this festival, or you were already there?
No. I was there to visit my grandma, and as I landed, I started getting like Boston feed instead, you know, because it's like, oh, you're not in LA anymore. I'm gonna give you stuff from like your area.
Where, on Instagram?
On Instagram, yeah.
And you deleted it now. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't
so no more adventures.
That's great. But yeah, I was going through it, and I was just like, I saw Breakaway there, and I was like, oh, that's the one they're supposed to have in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. So I just looked at it again just to see the lineup, and then I saw, no, it's a Breakaway in Boston, and it's happening the weekend that I'm there. So I was just like, should I go? Should I not?
Was it 2 or 1 day?
It was a 2 day, but I would only be able to go to one because the next day we were gonna go to where was it, Canada, with my grandma. So that's when I was out there with her.
You have family members in Canada, or you're just going to go travel?
We were just going to travel, chill out over there.
Oh, shit. There's honestly some pretty good I know you know because you've sent me some of the lineups like Ilsonek.
Or the one in the Veld or something.
Oh,
like
Veld last year? That lineup was stupid.
Bro, there are some good fucking lineups in Canada.
Uh-huh.
Which is crazy. I didn't even think the EDM scene was like crazy out there. Like
I think it just depends. Like, I mean, they're our neighbors, so it's easy, I guess, for companies to expand up north. But I think it's different companies too. So, I mean, the fact that they have a scene up there is great. I'm pretty sure there's a scene everywhere, but the curators for the festivals, they pick some fire-ass lineups, to be honest.
Well, you got to think about it also, too. Canada probably has a niche. Mm-hmm. So they're going to try and... That one festival or that one company is going to try and get the most out of that festival. So probably like the Velt is like EDC for us, or like Ultra for us, or something like that for them.
That's a great way to put it.
I wonder if like the weather is good enough to have or host those type of events, because I know the festivals that they throw in the Midwest, they be going through it. There's always like
The mud?
weather,
I
thunderstorms,
seen the mud.
winds. Like something's always going wrong.
Like Ubi Dubi. Have you guys seen the Ubi Dubi? Like the mud is bad there.
No, I just
The
remember
rain.
the last times that you went right before we got there for camp check-in. It was bad. Like the mud was horrible. When we showed up, it was a little bit, but not that much.
Mm.
Like you could still feel the mud, but the hills at Lost Lands,
Damn.
they'll get to you, bro.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of people complaining. I remember looking on Radiant, and the amount of complaints were crazy. Like,
Bro, honestly,
people were going through it.
So
Who did you enjoy most there at Lost Lands?
I told Sweaty last time too. I really loved Enzo. Like that was a fire set.
have you watched Enzo live? No.
I haven't. No.
You need to,
fire
bro.
set.
You need to.
There's so many artists I still need to see, but like,
All right, name name some.
have
you watched Porter?
I have.
Yeah?
I have not seen Cascade.
You haven't seen
I
Cascade.
haven't seen Cascade for anything.
You've been to EDC 2 years in a row?
Three years in a row.
And you haven't seen Cascade?
I haven't seen
Who
Cascade.
has you picked over Cascade?
The final set, I had to like leave early. The second time, his Redux, there was someone else that I wanted to see.
Dude, you know, the thing that I miss the most and kind of upset about is the fact that I missed Zed's Dead house set. We were trying to go back, but I was going through it. And I was like, bro, we literally... Hold on, let me give you a... So, we literally fucking walked through security, got down the stairs, and I told Gio, like, you know what? I can't do it, bro. I was like, we got to go back. And he's like, oh, it's fine, whatever. And we went back. And up to this date, I regret not being able to go back to watch that Zed's Dead house set.
I heard that Cascade the ending set at EDC last year was great. He played even past like 30 minutes after it already finished. And like I was like, oh, okay. Like
I remember seeing videos of that crowd. And it looked like they were fucking enjoying the shit out of it. Cause for Ultra, I know Tiesto always does Sunset. So I'm guessing for EDC, Cascade had to do a sunrise set, which in and of itself, I think just having the opportunity to do that. I don't know how many festivals there are that are able to do a sunrise set, because sunset, easy, you know?
Yeah.
But sunrise, I don't know. Let us know down in the comment section how many festivals have sunrise sets, because I can't think of any.
it's crazy that EDC has both a sunrise and a sundown set.
Yeah.
A sunset. Come on.
Bro, this is why I was telling Breezy, and we were talking about it in the last episode, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out, make sure to click the link down below, or I'll put the video right here. Little plug, you feel me? But, bro, honestly, EDC is like no other. Like, once you go there, there's nowhere else that'll be the same. I don't even think Tomorrowland will feel the same. It'll be special in its own way, but the fact that you party all night, like from the sunset to the sunrise, is just fucking crazy to think about it.
And then you can still party more at camp if
Dude,
you're at camp.
Camp, non-stop partying.
You've never been to camp, but camp is crazy, bro.
I hope to do camp in the next few years, but
We'll get you in. We'll get you in.
Yeah.
The lecture corner will get you in, bro. We'll get you in a camp. Don't worry about that. We got you. We're sponsored.
Hey, there's always wristbands, low key, always for like $100.
Nah. We'll get you in. We'll get you in, bro. Just don't worry about it. We'll guest list you.
all right.
If you're down to go for a party or
For a 3B.
Oh wait, I could go just for a party if I know somebody there.
we'll get you in, bro. All right, don't worry about that.
Say less.
The electric corner has some connections, and we'll be able to get you in. That's all you need to. Don't worry about anything else.
Say less.
Nah, but hey, back to being serious. Low key, yeah, I don't think there are many festivals that can do a sunset and a sunrise. I think EDC is fucking special. Like I said, Tomorrowland, hands down, the production, the size, everything, incredible. But the fact that you get a party from sunset to sunrise is crazy. And then, like we were saying, camp, nonstop partying. Quite frankly, you have to consciously rest. Like, you have to make the decision to be like, now I'm gonna go to sleep. But knowing damn well that no matter what time of the day you wake up, there's always a party going on. Always.
Just take another E.
Oh, fuck. Hey.
The bad part is that
Entertainment, I meant.
There's-
Entertainment. That
there's
could
a
be anything.
scientific law that says that everything that goes up must come down, and the higher you go up, the harder you come down. So, although you could do that, it's not recommended because EDC is a marathon, not a sprint.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be able to last. Because trust me, from being an EDC veteran myself,
Oh, now we've been to the same amount. All right, chill.
I was there since like 20,
So he has an extra one or two.
2019, 2018.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It was just me and him.
Seniority over here, right? Bro.
Senior citizen, my fault.
But how many festivals do you have added up?
Under your belt.
Yeah, under your belt.
Oh, definitely less than both of y'all.
You know what the
okay.
fuck would be a sick ass idea? If each festival handed out badges like you were a Pokemon trainer so that you'd be able to flex them.
They do.
The
Badges?
wristbands.
Wristbands.
Yup.
Stupid.
Nah, that's not the
You guys
same,
are saying
bro.
I saw a video on TikTok recently about those wristbands of a guy who has them on his what is it,
On his hydration
Camelback
pack?
or whatever, on his hydration pack, and that man had like a bunch of them. You could tell he's a veteran, bro.
Nah, but see, wristbands aren't as visually pleasurable to look at, aesthetically pleasing as a pin or a badge. Like, think about if you could pull up to a festival with like a little case and just be like, yeah, I've been to a couple festivals, and just flex them. That greatest idea. Hey, pin it right now. It was here first, all right?
That's what merch is for.
Nah, it's not the same, bro. You gotta understand. You gotta get that Pokemon trainer feel. Like a shirt is like, it's fine, but you get a shirt anywhere, like Yosemite. Like, there's no specific, how do I call it? Like, unique feeling about having a shirt. You get a shirt anywhere, but badges, they don't give those out.
They need to start ranking
They give out
us.
pins, but it's not the same thing. They gotta get badges.
They gotta rank us, bro. They gotta put ranks on us eventually.
Platinum and gold or what?
Yeah, like champions or diamond. You know.
Definitely, if you've been through it, you're a veteran. So, the story that I was about to tell you outside when I said I'll save it for the podcast. So, our first year, I decided to tape a piece of paper up in order to be able to, I guess, just take it in with me. But it's a piece of paper, and I didn't think about that. So when I tried to open said piece of paper that was taped up, it just ripped into shreds. And I didn't think about it until I was opening it up, because I just saw it like, first of all, I encased it in a tape so it would be sanitary. And then I grabbed said tape and I taped the already taped part somewhere. So when I tried to unhook it and I tried to open that shit, just ripped apart. It ruined my first EDC, my first day, not my first EDC. But you live and learn, because the first year security is kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
After that, some people get bold. Like I see people taking bottles in. I know a fella that, just took in like 3 beat boxes,
Yup.
which saves you a lot of money, but
Some of these people really aren't checking. That's why. Like,
No.
they don't care what you bring in. It's just like, all right, well,
yeah, but you gotta find said people, because or else,
the way I sometimes sneak in is I'll pre-roll them myself, and then I'll put it through my hair because it gets long enough. And they're like patting me down, but it's not like it's gonna be on my body. It's gonna be on my hair.
we're gonna have to edit this part out because we don't want to snitch on ourselves.
Yeah, definitely don't.
Next thing they know, they're like, "Hey, yo, that's a bucket of salad. Check his
Yeah.
hair." You're like, "Hey, yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Discriminating.
That's crazy.
But, so after EDC, what was your next festival?
After EDC, what was it? I went actually back-to-back EDCs because I didn't go.
You didn't go to any festivals?
I didn't go to
Took
any
a
festivals
break?
after that. No, it wasn't even a break. It's just that like I wasn't really aware of all these other festivals here.
So
Not to
your
that extent.
friend group grew as you started going more to festivals?
No, actually, it wasn't even because of me going to a festival. I met this guy just through another friend and that we play video games with, and he showed me about it, and I was just like, "Oh, this is dope." So we just started raving after EDC.
What happened to that guy?
Oh, I still talk to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he still raves or not?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
When he, when he's feeling up to it, old man.
Oh shit, he's old.
shit.
We have a buddy like that.
He's always like,
Definitely.
"Oh, I've been doing this since like 2018, bro. You don't know how I feel." Like, "Oh, it's not my fault. You're older than me. You want a cane, senior citizen? Come on."
Damn, you sound very familiar to someone I know.
Oh,
Starts with an S,
fun.
and he's a superhero.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
No, wait, he didn't rave with us
Nah,
ever.
he didn't, but he sounds like him right now.
Oh,
That he's
Nah,
old.
I was talking about Antonio. Shout out to Antonio Pasta one time. Hey, shout out to Guatemala.
For real.
Departamento de San Francisco right here. But he raved with us for Escape. And we lost each other. Our group wasn't together, so I don't know how he acted. But he had fun. But he was tired by the second day. So ever since then, he hasn't like wanted to do festivals anymore. He says he's too old for those.
He got traumatized.
Because for Hard Summer, he went with us, but only for one day.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, it's like you said at the beginning, you know, or in the middle at least. You said, you know, it's a marathon, not a race. So,
A sprint.
A sprint.
oh,
Yeah.
sprint.
Because a marathon.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Marathon
You're
race,
good.
yeah.
But low-key, do you ever feel like you would ever stop raving? Because I don't.
I do.
Yeah?
I think it's definitely enjoyable up to this point. I think like enjoying what it is now is great, but like sometimes maybe just like stepping away a little bit, doing more personal concerts. I think those productions are sometimes always like the best.
No, I'm definitely raving to the grave right here.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, I respect concerts. It's just that for the price being, I mean, think about it. I complain about day trip being that expensive, and it's at least 2 days. Like there are Bad Bunny tickets that cost triple, quadruple that price for just like a couple hours, and you're like fucking far as fuck. So to me, concerts aren't really worth it price wise. But I mean, there have been a couple concerts that I've gone to that I'm like, oh, I understand why people come to them. Because I mean, I went to Banda MS, and like you were kind of far, but you still enjoyed the ambiance, the environment, and shit like that. But so, what if you continue to DJ? Do you think you'll still step away? Like, you'll be like, I guess selective with your gigs, wanting to take breaks.
I think you know, if for me DJing is like just something I thoroughly enjoy doing around friends. I just want to see other people dance, and I feel like someone's always playing music, but it's always the same rap music. So I want to add some spice into there, some different kind of stuff. So instead, let me DJ for a bit. I could play from try to play from all genres, and then make it easier.
Yeah.
Do you feel like DJing is a hobby for you, or do you feel like it would be a career for you?
Career is hard for me to say because I don't think I would market myself that well to be to make it a career, but like a strong passion. I would say more of a passion than a hobby. I really thoroughly enjoy it. I enjoy looking for the music, trying to figure out my crowd, looking at the crowd and being like, this is what they're into, this is not what they're into. They're asking for something. All right, well, let me try to play
Bad
that.
Bunny.
Yeah. Fuck the Bad Bunny, man. Ask me to play something else, like Daft Punk, please. Like,
But
let me find my soul.
you're a guest here at the Electric Corner podcast, one of the biggest EDM podcasts in the world. Like, you don't really need to market yourself anymore. You're welcome anytime that you want. So, I mean, would you feel like if you didn't have to market yourself, you would be willing to do it?
Oh yeah. But I would always want to try to stay small, lower, like
Underground?
just kinda underground.
Yeah,
Just enjoying, really trying to make other people enjoy it, and they'll just be kind of vibing the whole night. It's like, damn, that guy played pretty good music all night. You know, you could go to a club tomorrow, and it's just like, damn, that guy really played music where I felt like I danced the whole night.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you walk out thinking about it, like,
I felt that at a Dave and Buster's for one of Mavis's family members. Hey, yo, bro, that guy, his track or like his playlist, his track selection was on point.
What
like
was
he
he
was
playing?
playing bangers, like hip hop bangers. It wasn't
okay.
EDM or house or anything. But that's where you respect DJing as an art, no matter what genre of music they play, because he was mixing. And his track selection was just on point, and everybody was dancing all night. Like I remember, like exactly like you said, I was like, "Damn, that guy was good."
yeah, I don't care about the credit too much. It's just if I'm there, I get to make some money off of it. While I make people feel happy or like just enjoy what they're doing. It's like I'm really trying to get everybody on the dance floor.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Hey,
I know what he's talking about.
That's every DJ's fucking goal.
Yeah, that's what that's the point.
Let's say we were to invite you to play at the beach. Would you be willing to do it, or you feel like you're still a little bit more reserved? Like, I kind of just want to take my time and like.
Well, I don't think I mind because recently someone invited me to DJ at like a party of theirs, and I was expecting like 10, 15 people. I walk in, it's like 40 mofos, and I'm like, yo, this is too many people.
He's like, it's not what I signed up for.
Yeah, it's not what I signed up for. Like, but I was just like,
But was it a house party?
yeah, it was a house party.
So they wanted you to play house because okay, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, go.
Because me and Breeze, we've played at a couple gigs. Probably me more just because there's been times where the opportunity arises and I do it. But like the feeling that you get from playing the music that you want to play, considering the fact that I was DJing for like a Mexican older crowd, so I wanted to hear was corridos and like that type of music. And I'm a house music DJ. They were like, oh, DJ. And he pulled up once to Los Angeles Apparel after party. And we were DJing. It was fun. But then they started asking for like Mexican music. And I was like, well, just use my laptop. Just fucking play it off YouTube at that point. Because I want to listen to music too. I want to enjoy it. But I can't mix this. Like, I'm just not that type of DJ. So I think that was one of the last times where I told myself, like, unless people enjoyed the music, considering house music, EDM, then I would be willing to play it. But other than that, like to a regular crowd, I don't think so, bro.
So that's why I always try to figure out what my crowd is. Because like that night, I knew I was going to play in front of people. So I was just thinking, well, what's everybody going to like?
But did you know that you already knew, though, that it was like an EDM house party bus?
But I just I told them I play EDM, but I'm not like full. It's house more than anything, because that's what everybody's gonna like, no matter who you are. Like, you start grooving to it, you're grooving. So I was just like, well,
how did the crowd respond to your DJing, or you didn't take the gig?
No, everybody thoroughly enjoyed it, and a lot of people were even dancing in the middle, and I was just like, all right.
Was it like cool. a house party or what?
It was a house party that my friend was throwing. So then,
yeah. Yeah, maybe you've just never had bad experiences with it, but like I said, me, just like I've DJ'd for people that
did
don't
you like the experience that you had, like
you guys
DJing to those 40 people?
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. You guys keep talking.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it was definitely interesting, because I was just like, 40 people felt like a lot for me at that time. So then I'm like, I wanted to make sure everybody was having a good time. So I decided to play a certain genre from house. Then I went like with rock music. Then from there I went to, what was it? I went back to house and kept it on from there, and I feel like a lot of people enjoyed it.
What was like the most difficult thing that you felt was holding you from having everybody at the dance floor, or even like being there, like instead of being on their phone or instead of talking in the corner, Yeah. What did you feel like?
I felt it was definitely the what I kept coming back to was like that little bit of Spanish music, and people definitely like that Spanish house music. And they really felt like that was something that they could groove to more, because of the crowd was mainly Latinas. So Latinas or Latino party. So it was just easy to consistently go back to Spanish music, and they can just, excuse me. They can just get your hips moving.
I definitely know what you mean, because recently, I think I told Sweaty's not right here, but
Yeah.
You good? Sweaty's not here right now, but recently I had a actual gig for my brother's. He has a dress store in downtown LA in the Callejones, and he wanted me to play house music for his event. He was gonna do a fashion show to show off his new models and their new dresses or whatever. And here, Sweaty's back. Look, remember I told you about a fashion show for my.
Oh yeah, the 15 dresses.
Yeah, I was telling him that I was gonna DJ for. I ended up denying, like, not doing it at the end of the day, because they wanted me to play house music, but they wanted me to play parts of it and like on and off, like turn it off, let them walk, or like just chill for a while,
Basically Spotify.
Yeah, basically Spotify. Like if you were playing off a phone, and I told them like straight up, like, this is not what I do, like, and I had to tell them like I'm not gonna do it because it's not what I do, and they got offended by it. they were like, oh, like, you know, why you're not gonna do it, but you gotta know where your place is and like what you play, you know. I told him straight up, like, that's not what I do, you know.
Cause I actually had a gig for a bar. You remember I told you the bar called Prado, and you were like, oh, you should have done it anyways. You didn't know the vibe. You remember or not?
Honestly,
yeah, I know. Yeah, you told me about it, but I was like, yeah, like why'd you not go?
The
For
bar
me,
wasn't the vibe, dude.
Specifically, I looked at the pictures and it just didn't seem like the proper way to play house music. Now, hold up. I did debate with this like on and off. Trust me, like I thought it's through so many fucking times. Cause I'm like, at the end of the day, it really is about the ambience that you have. And luckily, like we do have a lot of people who are willing to pull up. So I know we would have created a good environment. But I mean, from the pictures that I saw, they only sold like wine and it was small, bro. Like smaller probably than this room. Because the way it was set up, it was just like a long corridor. And it was like probably from the end of this wall to the end of this room. Not this wall, the one outside.
Oh, okay.
And like that big. And it had like outside seating and stuff like that. So I was telling Gio, like, I don't even know where I'm going to set up, like, based off the pictures. Now, mind you, we never want to go check the place out. We're not talking about the place. But for me, when I saw pictures, I was like, yeah, I don't think this is it. And I guess at the end of the day, it just comes down to yourself and just trusting yourself. Like, if you feel like, I guess your intuition or something's telling you, like, you shouldn't do it, which could be a slippery slope because you can let go of opportunities that might result in something great. Yep. But at the end of the day, you just got to trust yourself. So I denied that gig. I was going to play for 4 hours. It was paid. And they were like, why the fuck wouldn't you do something that you're getting paid to do? Like, whether it goes good or not, you're getting paid. But I was like, after long reflection, I was like, I'm good. I'll pass.
You probably wouldn't have even enjoyed it because you would have been with the thought of, oh, like, this isn't even the right place or these people might not even be enjoying this.
Yeah. And basically, luckily, this opportunity pulled up. And I feel like this is a perfect everything in terms of circumstances, in terms of the setting, in terms of the timing. It's a week before EDC. I'm only going to go to work Monday, which means that literally the gig is on Saturday. It's at the fucking beach. It's from like 4 p.m. From what I've been told, 4 a.m. They've thrown events before, so they know that they can take it that late. At the beach, like 2 days before I leave to EDC, like what other fucking way to like set up the weekend than by playing my first gig at the beach. See? And then Breezy got the opportunity to play too. So now it's like we both have been working on this and we both get an opportunity together to play at the perfect time, perfect setting, right before fucking EDC. It seemed like kind of like when you look back and you're like, oh, I understand why I didn't do this. But in hindsight, everything makes sense. During the moment, you don't, because I struggled with that decision for like fucking weeks, bro. But that's why I was asking you if you were down to play, because they were looking for more DJs. If you feel like, if you're confident and comfortable enough to be like, yeah, I could throw it. The only bad thing is you would need a USB.
Oh, okay.
And buy music or download music.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like the worst thing. I would have to figure that all out, and within a week, 2 weeks, no, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. I mean, if you're down, we can talk to the guy. The guy obviously is like really friendly, and he's looking for more DJs to fill in the slots. So, I mean, if you're down, just let us know.
Yeah. Let me strongly think about.
Honestly,
that.
if this makes you feel better, I was even thinking personally of doing an opening set, like the first one or the second set, just because I'd rather go in before everybody because I don't know everybody, so I don't know what their skill. They might be better than me.
No, but that
no, but it's not like that. It's not the way that I'm explaining it is more of like, oh, like I'd rather set the mood than go in with like a lower energy set or a too high energy set. I'd rather start off with the mood because I know I can start the mood. You get me?
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you don't feel as confident, I feel like you should still do it because it's exposure, and you just never know.
We're gonna try our best, and most likely we are, but we're gonna record our sets there. Okay. Because the equipment that he's using is perfect for being able to connect to speakers and then also record.
Oh, okay.
So honestly, I would say if you're down, just let us know. Because I was thinking about it too, telling Kermit like, bro, if we can do a B2B. Yeah. Because like low-key, I mean, we all both want to make our own set, obviously. But I mean, a B2B would be gas. But I'm like, I don't want to push it, Because then that would be, we would take up 3 hours. Yeah. And who the fuck are we to be like, yo, give us 3 hours?
Yeah.
And then I don't even know the guy. Like, But you know, he seems cool. Like whatever I've talked to him over the phone, he seems cool.
Yeah, I don't know him either, but I mean, I'm pretty sure this is gonna happen often. Like we don't know people, and because of what we do and what we enjoy doing, similar stuff, we end up fucking meeting them. And I mean, honestly, what better way to meet people than, you know, doing things that you guys both enjoy doing? But,
speaking of meeting people, like, I don't know if you guys saw, but Sweaty probably knows. There's this one guy named Spency B. I follow him. I've been following him for a while since I started.
I saw your post on him,
I followed him when he was like barely starting out, and then he started getting a lot of traction, and he started making songs and putting out like music, and he makes his own music. And I remember for Beyond, he played in the Passport Lounge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he played in the Passport Lounge. And I was like, damn, like this dude like moved up really fast. And then now for EDC, he's booked for the art cart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, damn.
Is another thing in and of itself. Like, has there been any artist that you started with at the beginning and then saw him blow the fuck up like the next year?
Next year? I mean...
Or like just within a short time span?
I mean, Son Holo was that kind of person for me. I was listening to him. My favorite song from him to this day is still Just Haven't Seen It. And it's like...
Just haven't seen it.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. That bass drop and everything is dope. Like, that was one of the first songs I heard from him, and I've loved him since then. But Blown Up after Exposure, I don't know, because Millennium 2 was another one. The only reason why I followed them so early was because of a YouTube channel called Mr. Suicide Sheep. They had really good music that used to play every once in a while. You just have to like listen to it every day.
Kind of like Proximity type of channel?
Mm-hmm. So I found a whole bunch of artists just through that area. So Millennium and like Son Holo, I've been listening to from since Ashes and Just Haven't Seen It. Like,
yeah.
Both of those were such great.
Has there been an artist that you seen?
For what?
Because San Holo and Millennium are fucking good ass choices to be following since the beginning. But any artist that you saw blow up besides Spency B, like within a short time span?
In a short time span? That's big? Like they're big now?
Yeah, I mean, it's just from getting here quickly. Not like, super big, but just here to like a higher level quickly.
You know, now that I think about it, probably James Hype.
Yeah.
James Hype has gotten really big now. Like,
I remember.
Really big. Like,
James Hype 3 times in a row at EDC last year. Yo.
Yeah. Bro, but if you understand like his story and where it comes from, like this motherfucker is probably one of the few people that can have that while not being repetitive, because he's been playing at clubs and he used to be an open format DJ before this for like years. So he has the track selection, like a huge catalog of music that he can pick from, and like his technical skills are obviously like fucking no other. Like I fucking just
yeah,
you know. But one of the DJs that I saw, well, me and Mavis saw, Timmy Trumpet, bro. We saw Timmy Trumpet at an art car the first year that we went. And it was only because of one song, Freaks. The freaks on the floor, make the speakers go to war. Yeah, we saw him at an art car. No, bro.
I never heard that song.
Yeah. So basically, it's like the fucking crazy experience, because it's the art car is small, and I don't know if they'll do it, but they move. So like if you're watching the artist play, you have to like literally move.
Some of them still move,
move through the festival with them. And the first year that we went, he was at an art car, and then the next year he was on the fucking main stage, bro. Worst part, we didn't even get to fucking watch him because we left like an hour later than we usually did, and traffic was fucking bad. We had to watch him on the YouTube live stream.
Damn.
But that's it. Those are the only artists, Spency B, and then James Hype. Because I remember James Hype, his most famous YouTube video was
the one for EDC Orlando?
No. The professional DJ uses DDJ 400 controller.
Oh, I seen that one where he's like on like a balcony.
Yeah.
That one is a good.
That one.
Yeah, it shows you that you don't need that expensive equipment for nothing. You don't need no CDJs.
Exactly.
You don't need a DDJ 1000. You don't need an XDJ.
I remember that's exactly what I thought the first time I saw the video. I was like, yo, with this is enough. Like, this is all I need. Mm-hmm. But one thing I also respect a lot about James Hype is the way he puts out content. like especially me and like wanting to grow on YouTube and specifically focusing on YouTube, the way that he's used or leveraged YouTube to grow his audience is respected because he has like a vlog. What is it called? Well, Moving Different.
And I seen the one where he does the Ableton too, like the one that you do.
Mm-hmm.
He does an Ableton one where he creates a song.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. The creating a song in like 15 minutes and stuff, which is crazy to think because, all right, the best analogy that I have for this is back then. I mean, dude, I've been doing YouTube for like 4 years since the pandemic. And back then, bro, like people think making a YouTube video is easy, but like you have to fucking plan out what you're going to talk about, record yourself. And obviously you fuck up a lot at the beginning because you stutter, you make mistakes, you say the wrong thing. So you have to re-record, then you have to edit it. Then you have to find a way to make a good thumbnail so people will click on your video. Point is, like, it just fucking takes a lot. And seeing how he's leveraged Moving Differently to grow his channel just kind of makes you, I guess, get inspired in a sense because even him making tracks quickly, I think about how long it took me to make a YouTube video back then, and I think about how long it takes me now. Like now it's easy. Like I can make a YouTube video, film, edit, record everything in like one day. It's stressful because like it does take time, but I know I can do it in one day. So just translating that into knowing that if you put in the work and you practice making a song, that you can be able to make a song in 15 minutes is, bro, like I want to get to that point. And I know I could because once again, I proved to myself with YouTube videos and shit. But like those guys are another level because there was this one other time where Brownies and Lemonade hosted a producing off, I guess you would want to call it. It was San Holo and it was Louis the Child, which is a group, but I don't know, they're just one child for some reason. They hosted that. San Holo, like this is where you know some people are just naturally gifted and other people have to work hard. Because San Holo made a fucking banger within the span of like, I believe like 15 minutes. Like he made a full song and the other guys were kind of struggling. Not because they're not better or anything, but that's just the way life is. Sometimes other people can get the same result, but some people just got to work way harder than the others.
Yup.
But like you straight up notice the talent. Oh, should we open it? Hold up. You straight up notice the talent from San Holo that it was just naturally gifted.
Oh yeah, totally get you. Caesar's back.
Caesar's back from the bathroom break.
Caesar's back.
But yes, the talent that San Holo has just naturally making music is just insane. But just stay. We're about to close it off.
Yeah.
Can you hold it for like 2 minutes?
Oh yeah.
All right. So last final remarks. Anything you got to say? You want to be followed on social media or you want to stay ghost? Oh, you don't have an Instagram. Do you have a TikTok?
I mean, my Instagram's there. No, I don't have TikTok at all. My Instagram's there. I just deleted the app.
Is there anywhere people can find you?
Yeah, just my main one would be Not My Sample.
Okay.
That's my Instagram.
You don't want to share your LinkedIn just in case?
I don't have LinkedIn, not yet. I was thinking about the OnlyFans. I hear the fee finder shit is crazy, but like that's for another time.
Honestly, eventually, if the stars align, we might move this podcast to OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that might be crazy. Yeah. That really would be crazy. We be shirtless and we just be like, hi.
Well, I mean, we'll see where the road leads us. And you know, if at the end of the day, in order to monetize this channel, this podcast, this stream, we'll do it. We'll do what we got to do. But we're blowing up. Anyways, is there anything else you want to say, Breezy?
No, just thank you for supporting us and watching us every day. You know, get ready for this B3B.
Hey,
now.
Should we do this? Should we release the B3B with this episode?
B3B.
Is that what we're doing?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, if you guys want to.
Yeah.
No, we want to.
We want to. Yeah, B3B right now.
Because we were talking about it last episode where the last B3B that we filmed, like, the camera angle's kind of ass. So we gotta fix it perfectly so that we can release this for the Electric Hour exclusively here for the Electric Corner podcast.
Let's get this B3B.
Anyways, fucking thank you for being here. I know this wasn't planned, but you were up to it. Thank you once again for fucking being here.
Yeah, thank both of you guys for allowing me to be here with y'all. It's always a good time.
You already know what it is. You already know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe down below. We love you guys. Take care. And we're going to head over to the other studio for this goddamn motherfucking B3B. Let's fucking go.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.